Now we're sitting here full count, 3-2. First base is open, so the runners will not be moving. So Josh May's looking at the next pitch here. Here it comes. And he hits another fly ball. Looks like it's going out into center field. Center field walks underneath that one and catches it for the third out. So a fly out with runners on second and third stranded. Ending the top of the fourth for the Grizzlies. No run scored there. Grizzlies still holding on to a 6-0 lead as we move into the bottom of 4. So all right, moving into the bottom of 4. Still have Mitch Corman behind the plate. We still have Tanner Braun pitching for the Grizzlies, holding on really good into the 4th inning here. And sun drops behind the cloud a little bit there, but still nice and warm. But it's not quite as warm as when the sun's beating down on us. So still a nice day out here. I understand the weather report says that we're supposed to be moving into some rain tonight and rainy day tomorrow for Mother's Day morning. So if you're going out to brunch tomorrow in this area, take your umbrella with you or your poncho or just a nice raincoat to keep you dry. Or go someplace where you can park inside. You won't have to worry about it. So getting ready to start the bottom of 4 here. Should be Ben Andrews playing third base for
the bottom of the 4th inning. Number 15,
Shorewood.
Ben Andrews.
And ready to go. Here's the pitch. Low and outside. Wind direction changing a little bit from infield to outfield now. Ground ball going, bouncing to third, picked up easily. Nice throw to first, easy out. First out of the inning for Shorewood. Brings up Max Wagner. Max playing right field today for Shorewood. Takes a swing and a miss at that first pitch.
The right fielder, number
Slight
9,
tip.
Max Wagner.
One out, nobody on. A little reach out fake. Almost didn't want to hit that one. Not sure what he was trying to do. He didn't have any swing at it. Didn't have a real bunt at it. Kind of like changed his mind in the middle of his swing. 0-2 to Max. Way behind the count here for Max. And there's a pop fly ball. It looks like it's going into hitting the top of the screen just on the edge. And it's hung up there, and it stayed up there. We have one ball in the top of the screen staying up there at this point, which is just a big strike for Max. If that screen hadn't been there, that would have been an out because I would have dropped in Mitch's glove real easy. And a swing and a miss to an outside pitch with a nice strikeout. That pitch wasn't even close to the plate. That was off the end of the bat. So
now batting the left fielder, number 17, Avery Foltz.
So 2 outs for Shorewood. Brings up Avery Foltz playing left field, and he takes a swing at that, and he does get called for taking a swing at that low pitch and outside. Must have looked good on the way in, because it dropped right on the plate in the dirt there. That looked pretty good too. He didn't think that one looked as good as the last one. 1-1 count here to Avery. And another swing and a miss. 1-2. He does not know how to hit that curveball. That was a nice pitch. Nice pitch by Tanner. Tanner ahead of the count here, 1-2. Timeout, timeout. Batter steps out of the plate. No pitch. No harm, no foul. Avery steps back in. Counts 1-2. Here's the pitch. And a swing at a wild outside pitch. And for 3 outs, another strikeout. Wow. I could count all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got at least 6 strikeouts for Tanner for the Grizzlies in this game so far. Very nicely performing here today.
I guess that would be several.
That'd be what?
That would be several.
Several, yeah. 6 is a good number of strikeouts in a Major League Baseball game.
Check out the official website.
So he's pretty happy with that. So
WescoAthletics.com. They have all information regarding rosters, schedules, results.
So that ends the bottom of 4.
Where people are playing and times and all that kind of stuff.
As we start the top of 5.
So that's the official website of Wesco. WescoAthletics.com. Check it out.
Wesco Athletics.
Wesco Athletics, big place to find out all about your high school football. So who we got sponsoring us today, Todd?
Well, actually, several people.
Several. Well, I was thinking
Well,
right
one,
now.
you know, the one I want to mention the most is Lou over at Wesco, because you know that guy. He's got a boy coming up, be 9th grader next year. He just is a good supporter of us. Talked to him yesterday. He's got a brand new mobile website up.
Oh, he does. You know what the address is?
It is awescoseptic.com.
All right. Good place to go if you got your septic tank problem.
That is right. I don't think we have septic problems here in Shoreline.
They probably don't have too many, but they could have. A little
Couple here and there, right?
couple here and there, maybe. Tanner Braun hits a pop fly ball going out into right field. Drops into the right fielder's glove with hardly a move there, so maybe that's another can of corn.
That was a can of corn.
Yeah.
How many cans of corn do we got here?
We got 2 cans today.
2 cans of corn today.
Yeah. Brings up Sean Elledge.
I like that. Absolutely no sunflower seeds.
Sean's tried to bunt and bunted foul. Strike 1. Sean's been on base a couple times today
Boy, he turns on the Jets and he's gone, huh?
and has scored a run for the Grizzlies today. Yes, Sean is very fast. Also a stolen base for Sean today.
So he's going to play football for Central.
He is.
Is that right?
He definitely is. I think he could be
I'd like to watch him on Saturday.
a good prospect to be a starter for Central. If not this year, definitely next year. So he's a very strong, aggressive, 120% output player in everything he does, whether it's football, baseball, or wrestling. And there's a pop fly into the infield, dropping for a base hit. I cannot believe that the second baseman, the shortstop, could not get under that ball, but lucky for Sean, he gets a fly hit, infield hit,
How about the designated hitter, number 5?
and puts him on first with 1 out. And again, Marcus Baruch is at the plate.
Marcus Baruch, he's looking over there to Bob so he can get the sign.
Yeah, probably won't bunt because there's 1 out. And they got a 6-run lead, so probably hit away here.
I like how they've got
Oh, he's gonna look at
Oh.
bunt. Looking at bunt. You need to walk over and tell that PA announcer it's Marcus Baruch the next time, but we got probably
how's he saying it?
Baruch, I think.
Bircher.
Well, whatever. It's Marcus Baruch. We know it's right. The fans know it's right, and nobody else probably really cares. Throw to first, and Sean is in there safely, diving back to first.
Well, that's gotta hurt to slide on this stuff. What do you think?
Slide on AstroTurf? Yeah, depends on whether it's your arm sliding or it's your pants sliding, I think. But definitely no dust flying around here today, which is a good thing. Oh, there's a pitch into the dirt, and Sean did not run. Probably could have if he'd have taken off, but nice stop there by the Shorewood catcher, Harrison Jacobs.
I like seeing how they've got the pitcher's box over there. I mean the coach's box opposing, you know, they're standing there.
Yeah. Well, they got him boxed
be
out.
in the box and don't go anywhere else.
Supposed to. They don't enforce that rule a lot. They kind of step out of that a lot. There's another throw down to first to Sean from the catcher, and he's back easily. Usually the coach likes to stick 1 foot out of there and just kind of check things out and get a little closer to the plate. And they also have a circle out there called the on-deck circle for the batter. He's supposed to be standing in that, but most of the time he stays back against the fence. Called strike for Marcus.
Baruch.
He was taking that all the way with a 3-1 count. So 1 on, 1 out. 3-1 to Marcus.
There's a little committee meeting out there.
Yeah. The catcher's going to go out and tell Ian what he thinks he ought to throw him rather than signal to him. But back in the game here, Marcus steps back in the box. Marcus standing all the way back in the back of the box, far back as you can get without being out of the box. And here's the pitch. Sean is going, and he takes called strike, but Sean easily gets into second as the catcher bobbles that pitch. So goes Sean with another stolen base.
You got that would have been a ball. Would he still be safe over there?
Oh yeah, well, whatever. Safe as ever. Safe is safe. So a nice throw, pickoff play back to second to get Sean back in. Sean very alert out there. Doesn't want to get picked off at second. Marcus steps back in here with a 3-2 count. 1 out. Sean Elledge on second base. And the hit will bring him in. And he throws it in the dirt. Marcus gets a walk. Which puts runners at first and second.
How about in second base?
Dekwa at the plate. 1 on, 2 out. Timeout for Shorewood. As Wade Tonkin wants to go out there and talk to his pitcher Ian again. And I think he's going to pull him out. He does. So Ian's out of the game. And bringing in a new pitcher. We'll get him to turn around. I can get his number.
Pitching for the T-Birds, number 22, Ben Tracy.
Number 22, Ben Tracy. So Ben will get a little time to warm up here. The third pitcher for the Shorewood Thunderbirds here today. And see if Ben can get the ball in there and hold on to it. Looks like he can warm up nicely. He's been warming up a little while over there.
Once again, just a reminder, everyone.
Who we got coming up here? Mavericks? It looks like Maverick colors over there.
Maverick covers?
Maverick
Yeah,
colors.
well it is, because right following this game is the district playoff first and second. To see who's going to get the first and second positions in district. So it'll be Meadowdale against Ferndale, which follows this game today at 2 o'clock. So they should be arriving in the area probably now. Winner will be the champion. Loser will be in second place and go to district. And the winner of this game will be in third place going to district. Loser out. So right now Glacier Peak has got the heads-up advantage here to go into the district playoffs, which guess where they're going to be, Todd?
I could hardly guess.
They're going to be in Pasco. You want to go to Pasco?
Are you kidding me? Pasco, Washington.
Pasco, Washington. Yep.
Well, is that loser out then in regionals, right?
Loser out in the district here now. So loser.
No, I mean when you get to regional, when you get to Pasco.
When you get to Pasco, I think it's one game and you're out, right?
Yeah.
So they'll go down there, and probably as going in as the number 3 player will go against one of the number 1 players out of the other division areas. And so they will definitely have a tough game on their hands. But right now they're looking at a next weekend getaway to Pasco. So if they can hold on to this 6-0 lead here.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So
once again, batting tired.
we're not going to probably stick around to broadcast that Ferndale Meadowdale games, like somebody might. But we're into this game today here. 6-0 lead for the Grizzlies. We're in the top of the 5th inning here. We got Ty Dequa at the plate. The new pitcher in the game here. And Ty tries to bunt and misses, and it's a throw to first, and he's got picked off at first. And he's going to be picked off, and they're going to throw to second and get him, but they moved the runner to third. So Marcos is picked off from first, but Sean Elledge is on third with 2 outs.
I think that's funny how Baruch was pointing over there at third.
Yeah, he wanted to
He caught him a little bit confused there.
Yeah, I think he wanted to run home. Oh, here comes Sean at the plate, and he's going to be in there easily for a safe. Head first slide by Sean on a passed ball by the new pitcher, Ben Tracy. Brings in another score for the Grizzlies. Second run scored by Sean for the game today, moving that
7
run up to 7-0 Grizzlies. 2 outs, nobody on. Ball's low. 2-1.
At least you have a table to work off here, Ron.
Yeah, we got a little table to work off, but we're good.
Where
It's
did you
not
find
cold.
that thing?
They brought it for me.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Brought me
Boy,
a table and
that's
chairs. So
first-class service.
Shorewood guys took care of me. It's the best they could do. They actually didn't have a heads up we were coming, so we're not under the tent, but we're
Oh, we would have been under the tent if they would have had heads up?
maybe. They got the PA announcer over there, so probably I don't really want to be next to him anyway. Strike 3. Ty takes the call. Strike 3 to end the inning.
And that was some artful dancing there by
The umpire?
Yeah.
Yeah, base umpire trying to get his exercise there with that big strike 3 with the right leg up and the
Yep,
fist pump. There you go. So
that's good stuff.
end of 5. And we're going into top of 6. Still looking at Tanner Braun on the mound. And
That was some kind of a
Mitch
running
Corman
pitch there. I don't know if
plate.
I've seen that before. That's not Mitch. He's catcher.
Mitch is catching. Tanner's on the mound again, going into the 6th inning here.
Oh, I think we got a little unhappiness over there.
Should be starting out this inning for Shorewood with Harrison Jacobs, a catcher, is first up. Second time up for Harrison in this game today only, and he had a fly out last time he was up. So, yes, we have a little brush going on the plate out there.
Oh, there is.
Yeah,
That's. I think that's just for
symbolic brush.
Symbolic.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning.
He's got a brush, he wanted to use it, so he did.
That's right. He looks
All
great
right.
using it too. It looks all official.
We're at the bottom of 5 here, and that's a foul ball down left field line, out of play. Sean did not get over there. Strike 1 on Josh, or on Harrison.
You're out.
Josh is on deck.
Oh no,
Josh
you
Wilkes.
can't be out on strike 1.
There's another pitch, and strike 2 called on the outside corner. All right, Tanner's ahead of the count again here for the Grizzlies. Oh, and a called curveball strike. Stood there looking. He thought that was going to be high, but it just dropped right in there for another strikeout. Strikeout number 7, I think, if my count is correct. Brings up Josh Wilkes. playing first base for Shorewood today. A ground ball toward first base, out of play, foul. Long strike there for Josh.
Nice work, team. Come on, Tanner. Here we go. Here we go, Grizzlies.
All right, so for the second pitch here for Tanner, and it's a low ball and inside for a strike. Right off the inside corner, low and inside strike. Very close. They're hard to see from a little bit of an angle like this, but I think it was right where it should have been. 2 strikes, no balls, and a high pitch, high heat, fast pitch, fast
Back
ball.
him off the plate a little bit.
Yeah, that ball coming in the 85-mile-an-hour range probably. Getting thinking about a fastball, and there's another curveball right in there, and he knows it. Strikeout. Josh Wilkes is unhappy, so unhappy he tried to break his bat, but
they're not wood.
But they're not wood, so he's going to have a hard time breaking it. Strikeout number 8 for Tanner. Brings up number 4, Andy Carpenter, designated hitter for Shorewood. Oh, that ball bounces in front of the plate for ball 1. I think that was a curveball, probably got a little bit slippery off the hand there. 2 outs for Shorewood here in the bottom of 5. There's the pitch, and that was a called strike right off the outside corner. 1-1. Called to Andy Carpenter here. Tanner's looking good with another pitch and that fake bunt, but he's not saying he took it, and he did. Just getting a tall ball 2. 2-1. Andy, 2 outs. There's the pitch, and Tanner bounces that one off the plate front. A couple of pitches a little bit out of control there for Tanner, so I think he needs to just think about putting this one in there and letting the other 8 guys out there help him a little bit. And here's the pitch, and it's ball 4. So Andy Carpenter gets a walk. I think that's only the second walk that Tanner's given up today. Gave up a walk to Stefan Jorgensen in the first inning. This is number 10, Cameron Stern, playing center field today. The second time up has a fly out and strikeout at the plate. So ground ball going to the second baseman, stops it easy, picks it up in too late, bobbled the ball. Runners at first and second.
Now batting for the Beavers, second baseman, number 2, Stefan Jorgensen.
So 2 outs, 2 on. Brings up at Stefan Jorgensen, second baseman. There's a ground ball rolling back to first base. He'll pick it up and run to the base and tag him out for the third out. And even though Shorewood got a couple runners on, they didn't get any runs in. So the score still remains 7-0 as we finish 5, with Stefan grounding out to first there. Okay, we're back to the 6th inning now.
6th inning.
Top of 6 as the Grizzlies come up to the plate here.
Looks like we're going to go for all 7.
So, yeah, probably will. Number 22, Ben Tracy, still back out there in the mound. Came in last inning in relief of Ian Onevard. Ben being the 3rd pitcher today for Shorewood Thunderbirds. And he seemed to have a little more success when he came in at the end of that inning. So, getting ready to start the top of 6 here. I believe it will be Chris Watkins coming up to bat for the Grizzlies. And picking up a little bit more of a breeze here as that flag out in left field is blowing a little bit from first base to outfield, kind of swinging around a little bit in that direction. Not a very strong wind, not enough to affect anything here today. So 7-0 lead, and it is Chris Watkins coming up in the top of 6 for the Grizzlies.
Standing off the top of the 6th inning, first baseman, number 2, Chris Watkins.
Chris grounded out to short the first time up and then walked and was out trying to steal the last time up to on the bases. So there's the first pitch called strike right down the middle. Chris takes. Looks like so far Ben's got a little control out there. 1 strike. Pitch number 2. Down low inside. 1-1. Ray Root on deck for the Grizzlies over here. Pitch number 3 on the way. And it's a ground ball hit to second base. Picks it up easily on a quick, nice bounce and a nice throw over to first for an easy out for Chris. Out number 1 for the Grizzlies at top of 6 as we move back to the top of the lineup here. Ray Root. This is his 4th time up to bat for the Grizzlies. He got a hit in the first inning, the ground out in the second. Hits the ball hard to shortstop for a line drive out. So quick out for Ray.
For Glacier Peak, the center fielder, number 15, Austin Hines.
2 outs for the Grizzlies here at the top of 6. Brings up Austin Hines. His 4th time out for Austin. She takes the first pitch and it pops that up into the screen back high.
I like that whole screen thing.
Yeah. Austin's been on base once with the bunt.
Of course, it looks like that screen goes both ways because there's a baseball sitting up there.
Yeah, well, it got caught up there on one that Sean would have caught for an out in the previous inning, so it's a savior for that. And there's another pop fly back into the screen. 2 strikes on Austin. Austin grounded out his first time up and had a fly out to left field last time up. Looking to get a hit this time up, I'm sure. He's ready to take the 3rd pitch here. Steps out of the box for a moment. All right, back in, ready to take the pitch again. 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch 2. Whoa, way outside. So Austin looking at that pitch. 1-2 to Austin here. As the home plate umpire agrees with the scoreboard. Who agrees with the umpire. And there's a ground ball wide foul to 3rd base. Austin hanging in there. Top of 6. 2 outs. 2 strikes. 1 ball. Takes a called strike for a strikeout.
Well, he likes that strike 3, doesn't he? He gets that leg up there, the whole deal.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the only time he gets to show off, so the umpire likes to move that around. So a called strikeout for Ben. And Grizzlies have only had 4 strikeouts in the whole game, and Ben's got 2 of them. So it looks like
Blair's
Ben,
complaining a little bit there.
yeah, probably didn't like that call from where he was standing. You always got to keep the home plate umpire thinking about what you're thinking about. Let him know you're looking. Let him know he's being watched on camera by the coach, by the players, by the parents. So, bottom of 6. We're moving this game along with a 7-0 lead for the Grizzlies here.
Are we with the same pitcher we had the whole game?
Yep, still staying with with Tanner Braun at pitching. As he move into the bottom of 6. Got a little bit trouble last inning, but hopefully he won't get in trouble this inning. So there's a throw down to second as he's done with his warm-up. Bottom of 6 here should be
the shortstop, number 13,
Corey Longacre as it comes out over the PA announcement. You're probably picking that up just like me, so playing shortstop for Shorewood today. Ready for the pitch. We start at the bottom of 6, and it looks pretty good, but it wasn't. Yeah, sometimes I've seen those called from this angle, but didn't give him that one. Ball 1. That's ball 2, low and outside. Don't know whether the Grizzlies have anybody warming up in the bullpen or not because it's down behind the dugout and I can't see it. But ooh, there's a foul tip right back into the screen, and if it wasn't a screen in front of us, they would have broke your computer, Todd.
Yeah, I saw it give it a little bit of a jolt there.
Yeah.
Camera turned just a little bit.
You move the camera back over here.
No, I got 2 cameras
Oh,
going.
you got 2 of them going. Okay. That's a wild pitch. Ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike on Corey. There's a pop fly ball right to the shortstop. Didn't hardly have to move the short step back for a fly out to the shortstop. For out number 1, brings up Ben Andrews.
Third baseman, number 15, Ben Andrews.
He looks like a pretty good sized boy. He looks like he can put that ball out there a little ways.
Ben playing third base today for Shorewood. There's a fly ball out to left field. Sean going back for it. He's back at the fence. And it's over the wall for a home run. A big home run for Ben Andrews. And as you said, he's a big boy and can do some damage, and he did. Wasn't much Sean could do about that out in left field. So got that fastball right down the middle for a big home run. Well, that got all the Shorewood fans over there exciting. Almost got them on their feet, but at least they got their hands moving. So batter number 2 with a nice strike. Starts this batter off. This is Max Wagner. Oh, takes a swing on a nice curveball going outside. Max struck out in the first inning, struck out in the 4th inning. 2 previous times up at the plate. There's a ground ball bouncing right hand to the shortstop with a throw to first well in time for the second out. So after 2 strikeouts, at least Max grounds out this time. He'll feel a little better about that. So, out number 1 for 6th inning. And now up to the plate is Avery Fultz playing left field for.
Oh, he must be a substitution.
It's not Avery. He's not Avery. Somebody substituting for Avery. What's his number?
Number 6. Who do we got there? Spencer Jacobs.
Number 6. Spencer Jacobs is now in the game. Get him down here. In for Ben Andrews.
So he's looking for the call.
Or in for May Wagner, I mean.
Winds up right down the middle.
That's
Strike.
Wagner. Ball 1.
One strike,
One ball.
one ball.
Scoreboard not caught up with the umpire yet. Must be taking a break over there. Oh, there's a high pitch for ball 2. 2-1.
They must have a Grizzlies scoreboard. Did they buy the same system?
No, he
There
wasn't
we
paying
go.
attention. He's got 2 and 2, but now he's trying to correct it. There, now it's 2 and 2. Now he can put it back up there. We got 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on base here as we go at the bottom of 6. And here's the pitch. And oh, he was thinking about going for that as it went outside. He says he swung at it, and he's out of there. Wow, that ball was like 3 feet off the plate, and he swung at it. For just coming in the game as a pinch hitter, Spencer Jacobs did not do that good.
Boy, he's really upset the Shorewood coach there. He's
He doesn't think he went, huh?
Well, for some reason, the catcher tapped him.
Well,
with the ball.
because he swung at it and it wasn't a caught ball, so he has to tag him because he could run to first on that pitch. And if he got there before they threw him out at first, he would be safe. So that's why he tags him.
You mean on a swung ball?
On a swing.
On a strike?
Swinging strike, 3rd pitch, he can run to first. And so he tagged him. But he didn't, he tried to think he didn't swing, but I think he knows he did. So we're now heading into the top of 7 with Glacier Pete coming up to the plate. Looks like Ben Tracy's still holding on out there for Shorewood at the mound. Seems to have done really well since he came in, but his teammates haven't been able to get him anything except a home run that last inning, which was a very exciting thing by Ben Andrews. So Ben Andrews having his highlight here of this game, which is, I don't know if he's a senior or not. I don't know if it's on his scorecard. Let me see if they say. Yes, they do. Ben Andrews is a senior, so he will finish probably his last game for Shorewood if they don't come back in the bottom of the 7th with a home run, which will be something he'll remember, other than the fact that he'll also remember they would have lost this game if that's the way it turns out at the end. So, top of 7.
We lost our modem.
We lost the modem.
That's what we can do.
So
I got to keep this going.
So we're not broadcasting, but we're
taping.
taping.
I mean, we're saving it.
Okay. So you didn't have anything to plug it into here with power from there, huh?
You mean power to the
Power the modem?
No.
Modem won't power off of this?
It will, but I have
You don't have that cable with you? Well, if we're not broadcasting, we're still recording, so we'll be able to put this back up.
Yeah, I'll have it up this in fact, I'll start uploading it on the way back to the ranch.
So we're at the top of 7 here. There's the 2nd pitch outside.
Top of the 7th, 7-1.
Should be Branson Barnicut at the plate. Get distracted here with the power problems. There's a hit ball, foul down the right line. It is Branson at the plate. Branson got a hit in the 1st inning. Got picked off base. Got a hit in the 4th inning. So he's doing pretty good here today. That ball's low outside. Count is 2-1 to Branson. And that ball is a called strike. Those are the ones that I think look real close to the corner, and Branson thought so too, but home plate umpire didn't think so. He's been making that call quite a bit right there where it looks like it might be in or out. If you're right off of the front edge corner. 3-2, and there's a hit ball going out between right center, and it drops in between right center. That'll go for extra bases, putting Branson in at 2nd with a double. Easy double. Stand-up double for Branson Barnicut to start off the top of 7. All right, brings up Josh May.
Big play May.
Josh May was fly out in the first inning, walked in the third, and hit a fly out in the fourth inning. And now trying his luck in the seventh inning here with a runner on second in scoring position. A good hit will probably score that run. And a swing and a miss to Josh May.
He wanted to go all the way with that one.
I think he was going for the fences on that one. He was all wound up.
Big play May.
Big play, looking for a big play here, Josh. As he stands in there for the second pitch. And it's a high fastball. Did not go for that one. You got Branson taking a nice lead off of second out there. Not to be worried about getting picked off. Nobody concerned about that right now. Just a pitch. Another high pitch. I think that was a curveball that didn't curve in.
That was a curveball without the curve?
It just didn't stay out there. Yes, did not curve in where he wanted it. So, count is 2-1 here to Josh as we get ready for the fourth pitch of this event. Another high pitch. Not sure whether that was a fastball or a curve, but it was high and out of the strike zone. So 3-1 says the home plate umpire, and that's what the scoreboard says. I don't know if our camera sees the scoreboard or not, if it's clear enough to see, but another high pitch, and he walks. Ben is having a little bit of trouble out there, and lets big play May walk to first. And again, Shorewood coach Wayne Tonkin calls timeout to go out and talk to Ben, and he's taking the ball away from Ben. So that's all Ben has got left to go. Ben did pretty good the last time he was in, but that's all he's got left. So Ben's out of there. And the new pitcher is number 15? 16. Number 16. The Cole McKisson. Cole McKisson. Cole's a sophomore for Shorewood, so he's getting his feet wet here in this final playoff game.
Oh, they got some kind of gifts there. I want something. I want a present.
Well, this is the third place playoff for third place district, so you'll get some kind of a medal or a trophy or a banner or something for third place in district. So if they're getting ready to make some kind of an award somewhere, if you saw that, that's probably what's going to happen here. As we watch Cole McKisson warm up out there on the mound.
Oh, he has some heat on that one.
Yeah, he's not too big a young man, but throws a nice ball for a sophomore. And if he can close his top of seventh out here, why Shorewood will try to come in the bottom of seventh and see if they can't score 7 or 8 runs and win this game back.
Well, I think it would have to be 7 at least.
7 to go to extra innings, 8 to win the ball game in the bottom.
No. 7 to win.
No.
It's 7 to 1.
Oh, 7 to 1. That's right. I forgot they hit that home run. 6 to tie it up. 7 to win the game. So that brings up number 33. What do we got there? That's Jacob London stepping into the plate for the Grizzlies here, first time today. And he gets a ground ball down to third. Third baseman did not. He does pick it up in time to get it over there for the out. Runners move to second and third.
He's got some fans.
Now batting for the Grizzlies. Number 19.
Oh, he's a pinch hitter.
Is Connor O'Donnell.
Yeah, Connor O'Donnell is now batting.
take it being a pitch hitter, he's probably good at hitting.
Here we go, Connor. Come on now. RBI, let's go. Here we go, Connor.
We got one out here. Runners on second and third. Here's the pitch. Outside. Coach Bob Blair putting a couple more players in the game here. This is the top of seventh. Pinch hitting. So must be a mother or a good fan for Connor over here saying, let's go, Connor. Get an RBI. There's that called strike on the outside corner. Ball one, strike one. One out, top of seven here. Grizzlies have runners on second and third. Good opportunity to score again here with a hit.
Here he goes. He's going to get this one.
Or a ground ball to somewhere. And there's a swing and a miss. Called strike. Strike two.
That's one thing about designated hitters or pinch hitters. You know, they come in fired up. They're swinging.
They're swinging. They're going to try to hit the ball.
That's right. They're going to try and send it somewhere.
Well, they usually can do it half the time. There's a wild curveball outside. 2-2 to Connor.
He looks like he's got, you know,
well,
a little bit of beef there.
He's a ball player. He's on the team. All these kids can hit at one time or another, and it depends on where they're sitting in the game. There's a nice hit over the shortstop head. That'll score one run easily.
I guess that's why they put it in there.
A pinch hitter comes into the game and scores another run, moving the score up to 8-1 Grizzlies here in the top of seven. Baruch, or not Baruch. Marcus Baruch. So Marcus has walked, has struck out, walked twice, and was picked off at first base on the last time he walked, last inning. So get a hit, Marcus, and drive in another run here. Let's wait for that pitch. And it's called strike on that lower outside corner that we've seen happening here all day. So we were dead back up there with that home plate umpire, as we might agree with him. But they look a little bit iffy from this angle. So one out. Runners at the corners. Runner on first, not going with one out.
One ball, one strike.
Grizzlies not trying to force anything happen here or make any opportunities for easy outs. No reason to with the lead that they have. Oh, a swing and a miss by Marcus.
Oof. I think I heard a little bit of.
Got a little bit of metal on that. Yep.
Yeah, I thought I heard a little bit of the laces hit come across that top of that bat.
Yep, got a little bit of metal on that. One ball, two strikes. Runner still at the corners. There's a foul tip back into the backstop. Maybe wasn't high enough to rattle the camera. So I got another strike on Marcus here.
That's going to look good when we play that back.
Come right at the camera, yeah. 1-2 the count to Marcus here. One out. Runner still at the corner. Grizzlies leading this game 8-1. They've got the scoreboard correct now. And there's that low pitch, and it is a low and outside this time.
Of course, mine was correct already.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you caught up with what they did. All right, we're starting to feel a little bit of change in temperature out here today. It's supposed to warm up, but with that sun not happening, why, it's just probably holding that temperature, probably sitting in the 70, 72 range here. There's another ball low in the dirt. Full count, 3-2. Runners at the corner, so we'll see Connor, who's on first base, take off for second on this pitch for sure.
Is this the only sport doesn't have cheerleaders?
Yeah, well, not the only one, but one of them. None of the spring sports have cheerleaders.
Why is that?
I think they get too tired for all the things they do in the wintertime. There's a foul ball down the right field line. The right fielder going over for it, and it's going foul. Did not get there. But Connor was taking off from first as expected. Still 3-2. So ready to go again, looking for the ball to come back in to the umpire. 3-2, 1 out. Top of 7. Grizzlies leading 8-1. They have 11 hits on this game and 1 error to only 1 hit for Shorewood, which was a home run. So powerful game here. There's a fly ball between left center. That's going to go for extra bases. That'll bring in 1 run easily, and it'll bring in 2 runs. And whoa, he's just backed off. Oh, he's caught off the base. And he's trying to go for a triple, and he's still running around out there, but he's going to get finally tagged, and he's out for out number 2 after a beautiful double. And he's kind of embarrassed, but shouldn't be embarrassed because he got 2 RBIs off of that. Or Marcus Baruch hit a double and then was out overrunning second base, but scored 2 runs for the Grizzlies. So 2 outs.
Oh, they said that there's a doppelganger out there.
A doppelganger? I don't know what that is. Oh, there's a pop fly ball going into right field, and he's under it for the out number 3 to end the top of the 7th inning. But the Grizzlies put a little more hurt onto Shorewood here, scoring 3 more runs, bringing that score up to 10-1 as we go into the bottom of 7. So the Grizzlies looking to get 3 outs here to end this inning, end this game, and take that 3rd place trophy into the state finals down in Pasco next weekend. So big Saturday event down there, probably Saturday, Sunday state playoff down there. Not sure how they set up the games. They might play.
Aren't they sending you to Pasco? I think STSBN is sending you to Pasco.
Sending me to Pasco? Yeah.
You're going to call the game from your phone.
I can handle that. Call it.
Well, as long as you got a power cable.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, we're not live now, but this will be recorded, and you will be able to see it when you tune back in and watch it after the game's over. So, very exciting game here for the Grizzlies. We still have Tanner Braun on the mound as we're going all the way here into the 7th inning for the Grizzlies with a 10-1 lead. So, hopefully we'll get out of this with 3 quick outs, and stay tuned in for the celebration. So Shorewood kind of walking up to the plate here, hanging their head. That's not a very happy camper.
This guy looks like he can swing fences too. I mean, he looks like a very nice boy.
This is number 20.
Well, they shouldn't feel too bad about it. I mean, they split the season with Glacier Peak anyway, so.
Actually, I think they beat Glacier Peak all 3 times.
Sure.
If it's a called strike.
I thought they split the season with them.
No, I think I had that on the record here earlier. I think, yeah, they lost all 3 games. They lost 7-0, 7-4, and 11-0 in all 3 games back in April to Shorewood.
Wow.
So Shorewood was really smoking things out good here as the league went on, because Shorewood was sitting here with a 20-3 record for their play this year.
Wow. Well, you know, that's kind of like Snohomish. They only lost 2 league games.
Yeah.
And 1-2 in there were out.
They lost out in the state the first 2 games.
First 2 games. They lost the first 2 and they went home.
They're in 4A, so yeah, baseball is you know, a lot of times kids don't peak until the end of the season. Strike number 2 for Harrison Jacobs. 0-2 is the count. Here's the pitch, and it's a curveball outside. Takes ball 1. Looked like a nice pitch by Tanner. Oh, another one. Curveball outside.
I think he's getting a little tired.
Well, his curveball is swinging a little wide out there, but he can bear down here a little bit. Get this ball in here, coming in. There's the ball, ground ball. Shortstop, nice stop by shortstop to throw to first, and it's in time for the out. Just nice pickup by the first baseman over there. Well done. So, first out on the bottom of 7 for Shorewood. Brings up number 1. Number 1. Pinch hitting. Joe Daninsky.
Joe Daninsky. He hasn't swung yet today?
No, first time at the plate. Batting here.
I wonder if the coach is moving up a few JV players.
Well, Joe's a senior, so he's going to get a chance to play here. Not a really big kid, but he's a senior outfielder, and he's at the plate today, and he gets a bouncing ball to the pitcher. Tanner picks it up and throws hard to first for out number 2. So Joe is out. Ground to the pitcher. 2 outs for Glacier Peak here as we bring up the third batter, number 4, Andy Carpenter.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 4, Andy Carpenter.
So 2 outs, nobody on. Tanner puts one right down the barrel there.
Right down, yeah, that was about as straight as you can go.
Yeah, it's a called strike from any angle at this point. Probably come back with that curveball, and he does for another. He swung at it, called strike 2. 1 strike away from a victory here, 1 out away from a victory here for Tanner and the Glacier Peak Grizzlies in this third place game. As Tanner bounces one in there to the plate. Not sure whether he was trying a knuckleball or a curveball or he just slipped out of his hand, but no problem, no foul. And there's that curveball for a called strike. Whoa! The fans are going crazy. The players are going crazy. The players thought that was a called strike. I thought that was a called strike. I think the home plate umpire missed that one. So we're looking at 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs as we have a quick timeout. As Andy steps out of the plate. So Andy's on his lucky break here, and here comes another pitch. And that one's a called strike in there on the third ball. This ball game is over. Tanner goes all the way for a Grizzly victory.
Why don't we call this good? They can watch it later. I'm going to run out and get some pictures.
All right, it's over, and we'll catch you later. The Grizzlies take third place here today, and thanks for tuning in to STSPN. This is Ron Henthorne tuning out for today, and we'll see you next time.